Homer from BasementFigs, 5B, Elgin, Illinois. Hot and humid day, probably 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Normally I do this stuff either in the morning or the evening, but the girls are down for a nap, so time for some gardening. On my last video I was talking about my Chicago Hardy and how it's not, I'm concerned that it's not going to have enough time to ripen its fruit. So I was watching some Japanese pruning videos last night, and what they did was they pretty much clipped off all the leaves that had fruit pretty much. They just really thinned it out. I saw other videos where people would trim extra leaves, but they would leave, like for example here, they would leave this leaf here because a fruit was there. But in this video I saw, or these videos I saw, they just pruned it and just left figs kind of floating on their own. And I think the thinking behind it is that the sun will get to them and ripen them. All the plant's energy is going to the figs. So we're gonna go ahead and get that started, and I figured I'll record it for you guys. All right, here we go. All right guys, I'm gonna start with the bottom leaves here. Pretty much just gonna start chopping away at anything down here. So I got my precision scissors. I'm picking these rather than the lobbers or any other clippers, because especially with parts like this where the fruit is attached, I'm just cutting that and just leaving the fruits floating. So you'll see the sap flow out of the leaves. I don't know if you guys can see that from over there, but it is toxic to certain people. Some people get skin reactions. Really doesn't bother me too much. So if you do, you know, wear protection and gloves, that kind of thing. But I'm gonna do this first branch here, kind of see what it's shaping up to look like. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'll give you a close-up of what I'm doing. And I'm pretty much just cutting every leaf. And my goal is I'm gonna keep a lot on the top, right? We still need photosynthesis to happen. So we'll keep a lot of the leaves on the top. I'm just gonna do pretty much 2/3 of the plant or the tree here. And then what I'll do is I'll just back up here, take a look, see what it's looking like. Yeah, I think like that looks great. So I'll just keep chopping away here. See, here's an interesting thing for me right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me try to see if I can get you a close-up of it. All right, so right here we have a branch that has really underdeveloped figlets. Is just starting off. Like, I would normally just probably cut that off. But I do have the center of trunk that's happening in this tree. During winter, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. You guys saw my orchard over there. A lot of it's single stem, and I don't know if I want to do that with this Chicago Hardy. So for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna leave it right now. I don't think that's gonna affect it too much, but we'll see what happens here. Okay, so let me back up the video so you can see me do my thing. So here's a little bit better close-up here. So you see this double fig. I'm just clipping the leaves. Pretty easy. And then also while I'm down here, you'll see these shoots coming up. I think people who are growing in ground, I think it's very important to kind of come through here, pluck these away, so that all the energy is just going to the main tree. So I'm just getting that, and you can see how awesome these feeder roots are up here. But I'm just gonna take all these shoots off. All right, that looks good. Okay, just continue cutting away. This is 100% an experiment here, guys. I've never done this before, so we'll see if we can get these fruits to ripen in time. Here's another example of a branch that I should just probably chop off at this point, and I will. It's pretty low. I'll have enough clippings on the top. It's starting to bud out here. I did pinch it, you can see that. But at this point, I think I'm just gonna cut that one out. And I'll get my lobbers or my bigger clippers for that. But I'll keep going here. Just trim away every little leaf. Here's another one. Yeah, pruning is really hard. And the side, it's really tough. There's no going back. So I'll just keep going, and we'll make those calls a little bit later. All right, I'm gonna stand back, take a look at the tree. All right, guys, you kind of get the point of what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to open up the bottom there, expose all the fruits, all the figs. I'm just gonna keep plugging away, go around the tree, do a 360, and then we'll come back to it. But any questions, just let me know. I'll keep you guys posted on what's happening here. But I don't think we're gonna get figs, so might as well try, right, guys? All right, let me keep going. Should really probably bag these so my dog doesn't get any of the sap on him, but on her. But. Yeah, I'm getting the sap on me. It's sticky for me. It's a bit windy out here, guys, so I'm actually gonna get a bucket to put that stuff in. I'll be right back. All right. Man, I love these 5-gallon buckets. It's pretty much where I start my second or third stage of my clippings when I'm growing them out. Maybe we'll just throw these leaves in here. Worried about my dog. Don't want her getting any of the sap on her. I don't know how she's going to react to it. All right, guys, I think that's where we want it. We got it exposed. I'm actually gonna take my other clippers, and I do want to cut that bottom one. All right, guys, so I clipped this one out. I thought the tree form looks awesome. I decided to keep this one for now, but I cut this one off. Didn't get on video, but I think the tree looks great. I'm kind of thinking that I maybe should have done this earlier in the season. Really opened it up. I like the shape. But let's get a close-up of these figs, because I want to keep an update on this to see if the figs are swelling on us. Again, it's August 29th, Sunday. We'll come back in a week. We'll compare the figs from now and then a week later. So let me get some close-ups and then we'll go from there. If you like the video, hit the like, subscribe for me. More videos coming, guys. Again, Japanese style pruning on my fig, Chicago Hardy, 5B, Elgin, Illinois, Homer. Peace. Thanks, guys.